two guys as we kick things off in this great six-man tag team X Division opener. Wait a minute! What? What in the world? Konnan again! He had the crowd with that kendo stick. Why? What is the deal? What is going on? Police? This guy does not have a contract here with the WWE.
He is not a part of the card, Mike! He is not a part of the card! What is he doing? Oh! What is it? Konnan!
Konnan again with the kendos! The third straight week, this is Konnan with the kendos. Konnan, we have just viewed the video footage from the past 3 weeks where you, without an NWA TNA contract, have brutally attacked the competitors from the X Division. Let's cut right to the chase on this. Number one, what is your reason for those attacks? And number two, why do you keep referring to the fact that I know what's going on in your head?
Well, let me tell you something. First of all, you're not going to Desert Storm me like you did Vince Russo. I will moderate and terminate this interview as I see fit because I've been paying my own plane ticket to come here every week. I got a couple questions for you. Who holds the all-time attendance record in Mexico, drawing 58,000 people to the Plaza de Toros in Mexico?
You do.
Okay. Who was in the main event for the AAA promotion in 1997 when we were out drawing WWF and WCW in such major markets as Los Angeles and San Jose?
I was at those shows, you.
Okay, who was helping produce AAA TV and helping book the show from 92 to 97?
Again, it's you.
Okay, who was just the biggest crossover stars The Rock is here in Mexico doing commercials, soap operas, everything?
I saw it firsthand when I went to Mexico. It was you.
Okay, having said that, do you think WCW used me to my full potential to draw Latino fans?
Not at all.
Okay, I got another question. When you were in a restaurant in Tijuana, Baja California, and I was on a soap opera, did you not tell me that everybody froze every time I came out on TV on the soap opera?
I was there. The cooks came out of the kitchen to watch the television.
Okay. Were you not sitting in the second row when I was promoting in Tijuana and used to mark out and come out after the show and say, Konnan, how come you and the Mexican luchadors aren't wrestling in the United States?
Of course, I appreciated the product. I went to Mexico. I took my family to Mexico to see the Lucha Libre. Yeah, I was impressed,
okay,
sure.
The pay-per-view When Worlds Collide, considered one of the best pay-per-views of all time, which I also helped book. You got your job announcing there because you were the only guy that knew the Mexican history, the tradition, and some of the holds, subsequently getting a job with WCW. Is that not true?
It certainly played a role, I would say, in getting my job with WCW, no question.
Okay, so how can you sit there like a corporate kiss-ass and watch as Lucha Libre is renamed the X Division?
You mean corporate kiss-ass?
That's right. They've stolen our style just like they've stolen everything else. You know, wrestling promoters, just like the wrestling fans, are racist. Eric Bischoff, Vince McMahon, even good old Jerry Jarrett, they're all racist because they used to go to school back in the days when all white boys went to one school and all Latino and blacks went to another, but the demographics have changed. The best golfer in the world is black and the best-selling rapper is white. And you look at baseball, you can't even run a major franchise without half a dozen Latinos on the team. You look at boxing, after Mike Tyson, who are the guys making all the big bucks? Oscar de la Hoya, Fernando Vargas, Eric Terrible Morales. Who was the guy that just knocked out Vernon Forrest, who was considered pound for pound the best boxer in the world?
Ricardo Mayorga.
That's right. And wouldn't you think that WWF and TNA would try to capitalize on that same demographic, the same people that are paying those pay-per-view dollars to watch boxing or to go see the baseball games to draw wrestling fans? But no, unlike the music business or the baseball business where the bottom line is a profit, they'd rather lose money and not have to deal with us than make money with us.
Well, you know, you're talking about the Lucha Libre style and the X Division style, and personally, I think it would be great to see the top luchadors from Mexico come to NWA TNA, but I have to tell you, this is no longer 1996 WCW.
That's right. It's no longer 1996, and Latinos still have no power. You know how many Latinos have helped me in the United States? Zero, because they're not promoters, they're not producers, they're not road agents, they're not bookers, guys like Tito Santana, Pedro Morales, Chavo Guerrero. None of those guys are in positions of power because they get kicked to the side because they're Latinos.
Yeah, I just want to let you know one thing. The bar has been raised here with the X Division. As I said, it's not WCW 96, it's 2003, it's NWA TNA. You know, for so many years, a lot of the American wrestlers always looked at the Lucha Libre style and looked down on it. That's no longer the case. We have some young wrestlers who are very quick studies.
Right, who have stolen our style.
Stolen
That's
your
right.
style, maybe caught on to your style, maybe even advanced it and taken it to the next
Use any
level.
euphemism that you want to. You're also a racist, Mike Tenay.
Oh, come on, those accusations are unfounded. How can you call me a racist?
Because everybody in this business, including you, is a racist. But I'm going to tell you one thing, Mike. I am here to do whatever I need to do to make sure that we don't get held back, made fun of, or cast aside. I'd rather instill fear than provoke thought.
Well, be more specific. What is your plan here in NWA TNA?
There is no plan. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that we never get over again. Órale, arriba la raza.